Good morning, student. We are at our fourth unit, more and less. Children, look at this picture. A bus is standing in front of a hotel, and some students are there. A gentleman look like a teacher also there. They're discussing something. How much far there? One of the students is asking. Look at the question. Children of Pumala School are on a trip to Thiruvananthapuram, which is 496 kilometers away. They reached Kozhikode by traveling 85 kilometers. That they are students, they are traveling to Thiruvananthapuram. They are at present at Kozhikode. The first question is, how much more they need to travel to reach Thiruvananthapuram? How much they need to travel more? The total distance is 496 kilometers. They are at present at Kozhikode, which is 85 kilometers. Then the distance between them, or the distance they had to travel, should be the subtraction of these two numbers. When we subtract these, we get 411. That is 411 kilometers should need to travel to reach Thiruvananthapuram by these students. Next, they had their lunch at Ernakulam. Then they had traveled 188 kilometers from Kozhikode. First they reached Kozhikode, then they are now at Ernakulam, which is 188 kilometers from Kozhikode. Then here we need to find out how much further to Thiruvananthapuram. This is the total distance from Kozhikode, and they had traveled 188 kilometers. When we subtract this, we get 223. This is the kilometer from Ernakulam to Thiruvananthapuram. And they returned through Kottayam. The distance to Pumala by this route is 502 kilometers. That is, total distance is 502 from Thiruvananthapuram to Pumala. They changed their route. They are now traveling through Kottayam. Then the distance from Thiruvananthapuram to Kottayam is 151 kilometers. By subtracting these two, we get how much further must they travel from Kottayam to Pumala to reach their destination. When we subtract these two, we get 351 kilometer distance. Look at this cost of food, the second question. They had decided to spend 8,540 rupees on food for the 3-day trip. They spent 2,326 rupees on food on the first day. First day they spent 2,326. How much more can they spend on food? In order to find this, we want to subtract the two numbers, the total and how much they had spent there. So when we subtract these two, there is a list of how to solve this. That is, we cannot subtract 0 from 6. So there is a familiar step in order to find the result. Please check the result properly. When we subtract these two, we get 6,214 rupees left there. On the second day, they spent 3,344 rupees on food. How much is left? Again, we want to subtract from 6,214 with 3,344. This is also mentioned there. In this table, it is briefly describing how we are converting or how we are subtracting from smaller number to larger one if one of the digit is smaller. Okay, this is the step behind it. We cannot subtract 1 minus 4. So we take a 1 from 100 plot and it becomes 11 there. Similar as you can check how other steps are coming there. Okay, then when we subtract these two, we get 2,870 rupees that left on their hand in order to spend on food. Is it okay to you? This is the simplest way when we divide 6,240 with 3,344. When we subtract these two, the same result is given here. One is briefly explained and it is explained in short term. You want to do like this. Okay, we get the same result here. On the third day, they spent 3,000 rupees on food. How much more did they spend on food than expected? In their hand, there is only 2,870 rupees left for food. They spent 3,000 rupees. So, we want to find out how much more is the 3,000 than 2,870. First, if 30 added to 2,870, it gives 2,900. Okay, then what should be added to 2,900 to get 3,000? Yes, it is 100. Then how much more in all? First, we add 30, next 100. And the total should be 130. Here also another way describing 3,000 minus 2,870. First, they subtract 1 from each term. Then it will become 2,999 and 2,869. It is simple. When we subtract these two, we get 130 as our result. Like this, here if we want to subtract 3,407 from 5,000. This is the next one. Like this, subtract 3,407 from 5,000. Here, first we need to, that is 5,000 minus 1, which is equal to 4,999. Next term is 3,407 minus 1, we get 3,406. When we subtract these two, 9 minus 6, 3. Here 9 minus 0, 9 itself. 9 minus 4, 5. 4 minus 3, 1. That is 1,593 is the answer when we subtract these two numbers. That is 5,000 minus 3,407. We get the same result, 1,593. This is your work. Find the specialty. Some dots are given there. Draw dots like this and write the numbers in the next few pictures in order. Subtract the smaller number from the larger number in the same position. An example is given there. For example, 1 minus 1. 1 in the first picture and 1 in the second picture. Okay. Next, 4 minus 3. The number of dots in these two pictures. Like this, you want to find out remaining pictures and find if exists any peculiarity or specialty in these numbers.